What is up? Let's see if that's clear. Okay. Hey, back for day 2. I am doing it. I hope y'all can see me well, Periscope. What's up, Facebook Live? I know I'm coming on at these random times because, I have to just make sure I got all my work done before I can come on. And so it's just in my spirit. I want to talk about letting love in. Yesterday, I was amped up. On Single Mom Sunday, I was amped up about these dudes who like to give good women a bad name. And so today I want to take it in a totally different direction. And I want to encourage you that there is real love out there. There are good men and women on the earth, and you will find them. And so all I meant by the last 2 scopes and Facebook Lives was just have those standards, know what you want, right? And you'll be more apt to find it. So today I want to talk about letting love in. I've been talking with some ladies this morning, and just really, when you have conversations with family, friends, girlfriends, everybody, I don't know if y'all are like me, but I just get insight. I love listening. I'm one of those people, I'm tuned in, right? And then I always want to take that insight and I want to share it with somebody else to help them do life better. And so for those of you that don't know me, I'm Kwanda, the winning single mom. I'm a speaker, an author, also a coach, and I host brunches in the Dallas area for single moms. It's called Single Moms Who Brunch. And so today we're going to talk about 10 tips for dating. 10 tips for dating as a single mom. Because listen, Linda, you got to let love in. Listen, the Bible says man cannot live on bread alone. And we know we need the Lord, right? So he meant, yeah, you need me. Okay, so you need the Lord, and then you also need other people. He made us to be in relationship. We cannot be islands. We try to be islands, but we can't be islands, okay? And so what I want you to do is I want you to learn how to put those walls down. And yes, we need to be cautious, and I'm going to talk about that today, but we also need to be vulnerable, okay? I mean, to allow people to love you, the real you've got to get comfortable. Now, I'm not saying on the first date. I'm not even saying on date 4 and 5. I'm saying once you both have decided that you're going to date each other and hey, I like you, and I'm starting to like you, and I'm like, hey, you want to make this thing serious? When y'all get into that kind of territory, you want to start making sure that you're voicing what it is that you need, what it is you're looking for, who it is that you're demonstrating already, who you really are, right? So here I am today with no makeup, because I'm not going to train a dude that he's going to always see me in makeup and lashes. Now, I like doing that. I love being cute, don't get me wrong. But I also like my natural beauty, and I want him to love it. I want whoever's in my life to know I didn't wake up like that. That's a song. No one wakes up like that. It's bad for your skin if you're waking up in makeup every day, right? And I know women who do that. They don't want their husbands to see them without makeup. And so what does that mean? That means that there's something about you that you're insecure about. Okay, that means that there's something about you that you don't love, and you haven't given him the opportunity to say, I think it's beautiful, right? And so being in love, being in a relationship requires vulnerability, and we got to all get to that place. Sometimes we're not at that place. So I know I got women who aren't ready to date yet. I know women who are like, I'm done dating. I totally get it, right? I'm still in that listen, honey, listen, Linda. We ready for Boaz category. But I also know that we have to prepare for some relationships are not going to work out, okay? You have to prepare for that. You may go on a couple dates with a couple different people, and it's just like, oh, Lord, is this all the universe has, right? But you have to keep going. You have to say, I know what it is that I deserve, and I know what it is that I want, right? Okay, so let's talk about these 10 tips. I'm not going to be on long today. Got to run some errands with the children. But I did want to share with you 10 things that I think are super important, especially if you're a single mom and you're just getting your feet wet and you're out here dating again for the first time. And so one of the things that I think is super important, is to, and I keep saying this and people think like, okay, Kwanda, whatever. But I'm telling you, you got to know what you want. You absolutely have to know what you want. Okay, I like tall guys. Okay, I'm almost 6 feet tall. You know what? I dated a guy who was shorter than me. I can't do it. I love you guys. Y'all are awesome and amazing. Does that mean my husband may not be my height or taller? I mean, he may not be. But as of right now, one of the things I require is you got to have some height on you. You see what I'm saying? And so you need to know what you want. Now, that's something physical, but when we start looking at character and integrity, what are those things for you? And so you got to be honest with yourself. And so when you're dating as a single mom, you need to understand this. Keep this in your radar. Number one, your kids come first. Your kids come first. Your kids come first. He needs to know that. You need to know that. And I give a caveat with that because sometimes our kids come first if they cause us not to have love. There's some of us out here, some ladies who their kids are everything. And so I want you to pull back from that, ladies, because if you want the man to be in your life, he needs to know that he's also important. Okay, but he needs to know coming in, my kids are very important to me. You know, we have certain things that we do. You know, this is how I like to show up in their life, da 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 da. But then there are also times where you need to make some concessions, get a sitter, get somebody else to sit in for you, and then be with your boo. Okay, make sure you do that. Number two, I alluded to this earlier. I want you to be picky, and the only way to be picky is to know what you want. And if you have not done the work to know what you want, then you're just going to be taking some of everything and then talking to your girlfriends about it, right? And then talking about why this guy is that. Okay, a lot of people show us who they are before we even go out on dates with them, right? So be paying attention, be picky. Number three, good guys do exist. They do. If you go back and watch my last two scopes, you're going to be like, oh, okay, Wanda was heated. But good guys exist, and I know this. And so I encourage you to be open to love and to know that going in and not to be thinking, let's just see where he's going to mess up at, you know, because that's not everybody's thing. Everybody's thing isn't to be the that you dated last time. Fill that in with whatever expletive you want. I got a couple I could share, but I won't. Number four, have fun. Have fun. Dating is supposed to be fun. Have fun. Do new things. Try new places. When he asks you, hey, where do you want to go? Come up with a place you've never gone before. And it doesn't have to be the most expensive place, right? But, you know, come up with some things that you've never done, right? Kind of share those things. Maybe he'll want to do some of the stuff that you've done. You do some of the things that he's done. And then y'all try some new things together. I love eating at hole-in-the-wall spots that are clean. But I love eating at like places that nobody knows about or everybody doesn't know, but like that are the best kept secrets. Okay, so that's my thing. I'm a foodie. Number five, vet him all the time until you're sure. Now, I said have fun. I said be picky. But at the same time, you know, some weirdos out here. You know, some people, you know, got families and dating folks. I mean, come on. You need to be vetting people. You need to be vetting people. Oh, my God. It brings up a story. Let me try to stay on track. Okay. We need to be vetting people. And so vet him all the time until you're sure. Unless you have time to repeat the past, do yourself a favor and vet the men you date. OMG, is that a word? That is a word. Number six, you are so worthy of good love. And one of the things I do when I'm working with women is, and this is in the first chapter of my first book, you know, I really work on the healing process. And what I find is people are like, oh my God, I didn't know that I hadn't healed from that. And so it's impossible to even get to the point where you feel worthy of a good love if there are some things that are still in your head that make you think that you did something wrong. How come the last relationship didn't work? And maybe you did, right? Or, you know, how we beat ourselves up about the fact that we're single moms and so our kids don't have their dad. And some people do, they co-parent and all of that. You know, all the things that we make ourselves feel guilty about. You have to really flush all of that out and really say, you know what, doggone it, I'm a good woman. And somebody is going to be blessed to have me in their life. And you have to have that going in or you're going to self-sabotage. All right, number seven, I want you to take your time. Stop all of this. I have some friends and family members, they always have a new boyfriend. I love y'all if y'all watching. But how you got a new boyfriend every month? What is going on? I understand you're living, but gosh. Take your time. Take your time and really get to know people. Take your time. It's okay. It's okay. You know, you have the power. You own this thing. This is you. He can't do any more than you let him. Take your time. Number 8, know what you want first. We've been talking about this. Know what you want. Okay, what's this character got to be like? And I'm not talking about finances. You know, we look at all of that stuff when we should be looking at compatibility. When we should be looking at, well, what happens when I lose my job and you lose yours? Can we still make it? Okay, do we know how to work together to build through that thing? Will we support each other? I mean, you need to start paying attention to that thing. Like, you know, is he compassionate? Because some people are true a-holes, and we make excuses for them. We're like, oh, that's just his personality, until he's one to you, right? Or vice versa, guys making excuses. Oh, I like her. She's got spunk. She's, brassy, until she's talking down to you. And so you want to make sure that you really are processing who people are. All right, number 9, keep your options open until certain. Keep your options open until certain. I didn't say sleep with people. I said keep your options open until certain. Okay, men do it all the time, and I'm not saying let's be like men. We're definitely ladies. But I'm saying it's okay to let people know when you meet them, hi, it's very nice to meet you. I'd love to go out with you. We're just dating. It's nothing serious. Just so you know, I do also go out with other people. Okay, because I'm looking to be married, and I think I should keep my options open. I don't think any guy is going to be offended by that. Now, he may not want to go out with you because that's something he wasn't expecting. Okay, but if he really likes you, he'll go out on that date. He's going to be curious to see, right? He wants to see what the competition is like. He wants to get to know you. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. I don't know if I tell him all of that at once, right? But keep your options open. And number 10, tell him what you want early on and mean it. Tell him. And fellas, I know y'all are going to catch the replay too. My single dads out there, we love you. Single moms, I love you. And this is all in love and encouragement, because I actually employ these things in my own life. I don't get up and tell you anything that I don't do. And most of the stuff I share, I've either gone through it, coached somebody through it, seen somebody go through it, helped somebody through it, right? And so those are my 10 tips. Let me recount them for you today. I'm really hoping that we're starting a dialogue that is healthy about dating. I really hope that I'm getting you to start thinking, differently than, oh, there's just nobody for me, or I'm going to be single forever. None of that stuff. You have power. You have power. And you know what? I think tomorrow I'm going to come back on, and I might get to it tonight, but I've been really wanting to break this whole thing down. Okay, attraction, and I really want to get into kind of the way we look and how we're presenting ourselves. And I know some of us deal with confidence issues, which is why, again, I coach, right? And so I've been there. Let me tell you, I've been there. When I when I came up out of my 3-year fog with the little kids and a broken heart, and finding out I'm a single mom, trying to save something that was a shipwreck in the first place. I mean, I had to deal with, am I worthy? Will anybody ever date me? I had to go through that process. And you know what, honey? She don't have no problems. And you won't have any, right? But it's when you start doing that work, that self-love work, that a lot of us skip past, trying to take care of home and family and everybody else, and we put ourselves on the back burner. So this is why I do what I do. Listen, the top 10 things you must know when dating as a single mom are: number 1, your kids come first. Number 2, be picky. Hey. Number 3, good guys do exist. Number 4, we talked about, is have fun. Number 5 is vet him all the time until you're sure. And for the fellas, vet her. We know some folks are interested. Number 6, you are worthy of a good love. Number 7, take your time, no rushy. Okay. Number 8, I want you to know what you want first. We've kind of been going over this. I keep coming back to it. Please know what you're looking for. It's so hard to find it if you don't know. Any man will not do. Okay? Keep your options open until certain. And then tell him what you want early on and mean it. Tell him what you want early on and mean it. Now, this is actually out on my website also, a condensed version of this. It's a blog post that I did, and it's one of my most popular, like literally being shared, thousands of times, because, we want to know what we can do when we come out of something like this, when we come out of the fog and we're like, okay, I've been parenting and slaving and working and doing for everybody else, and I'm ready for love. I'm tired of saying, I'm not thinking about me. I'm tired of saying, I'm just focusing on me. And you're like, I'm ready. And you're ready. So these are some of the things that I want you to keep in mind so that you're out here and you don't lose your power. Because once you lose your power, and your power is your knowledge and knowing that you are the good thing. Every man's looking for his good thing, even if he's in that season of trying to mess with everything. Eventually, he has in the back of his head that he wants to find his good thing. And unfortunately, we are already just like, well, we just want the one. We're programmed for the one. And he's programmed to play with the many. Okay, not all, but a good bit, right? And you have to remember that you're the good thing. You're the good thing. And good things are worth waiting for and working for. Okay, so to your love life. That's what I did this for today. I want to come back on. I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow, but I want to talk about our appearance, the way we dress, how to do things, because, I'm super girly and into that stuff. And just want to encourage you there, because I know that one of the sources of us losing our power is the way we look, or how we feel about the way we look, or just all this stuff as women. And same thing for guys, right? Oh my gosh, we could do I seriously need to do a scope and a Facebook Live with some men so we can talk about you guys and sometimes the way you approach women and how we need to work on that. But I want to invite you guys out. I'm so serious. Listen, y'all listening? Tonight is the deadline for the early bird. Don't say I didn't tell you. I've been trying to remind y'all. This brunch is going to be fabulous. Derek Jackson is going to be on the line along with 2 other authors and experts in their field. And these are amazing black men who are coming to give it all, put it all on the floor, so that we can get our dating lives together this year, ladies. And before they even ever get on, I'm going to bring the empowerment, the fun, the let's have a good time to the party. And so if you're looking for a Mom's Day out, if you're looking for, okay, what's the event I need to go to get my life together? Kwanda's Winning Single Moms Who Brunch. And you can find that at bit.ly/brunch-and-love, because it's all about us having a good time. It's woosahing, it's relaxing, it's connecting. I'm after your transformation. I make no mistake about it. All the scopes I do, yes, sometimes we have fun, we crack up, we laugh, but I'm after your transformation, because if I can help you in any department in your life, you're going to go home and be a much better mom to those babies, right? Right. And that's what I'm after. I want to see you win, because if you win, your babies win. If I win, my babies win. When I became a single mom, all those years ago, I looked at those little faces, and I'm telling you, those beautiful babies. And now that they're older, y'all, I found myself doing what everybody said I was going to do, but I was like, no, I'm not. I'm thinking about when they were tiny, and I'm missing it every day, right? Because my babies are growing up. And I remember looking at their faces and thinking, I'm going to make sure you don't struggle. I'm going to make sure you have what you need, okay? And so I threw myself into that. And I put love on the back burner. And that's why I do this, because that's good, that's admirable, that's awesome, that's what we should do. But I'm here to tell you, I've learned how to do both. And I want you to know that you can do both. You can rock it at work, you can rock it at home, and you can enjoy good love in your life, right? I pray you've enjoyed today. Listen, if I say something that's amazing to you, you can share these. You can share, you can tap it up on the replay, you can heart it up over on Facebook Live, and you can share this with your friends and family. So I'm going to be in Dallas, honey, at the Nilo in Plano on April 29th from 1 to 5 p.m., and I'm inviting you to come get your life together and join me. Mimosas, brunch, cater brunch, DJ, fabulous activities, vendors and shopping, amazingness, and Fine Tail, Derek Jackson, and 2 other brothers, Jay Hurt and Tyron Spear, who are going to bless us with their knowledge and information. These brothers, I'm telling you, you got to hear them. And so, y'all know Derek keeps it real. And so these other brothers are going to kind of balance him out, right? It's just going to be amazing. I cannot wait. And so I'm bringing this to you because, one, we need it. And a lot of times we don't invest in things that will help us. We invest in things that entertain us, that numb the pain, that help us laugh and do something for a second. But I want you to leave this is where I was, but I won't be here anymore. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So I love you. I invite you again. This is your girl, Kwanda, the Winning Single Mom. It's always my pleasure to come on and share what I've learned on this single parenting journey. If you need a speaker, holler at your girl. I love to host workshops and events. This is what I do, and it's so much more fun in person. So I'm looking to see you guys out in Dallas. To my replay viewers, thank you. God bless. Have a beautiful eve. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.